America, the land of the free and the home of the brave, where everybody sings and freedom rings, the economic mecca of the world, where anybody of any walks of life can succeed. But only if you're a racist, homophobic, fascist, male, and also white.
Ride or die, side by side, envious eyes passes by. That's all we see, and it's okay. Cause what you need is on me. Of course.
Hey guys, it's Myles Awai. I'm back again, once again, with another video for y'all today. Well, let me tell y'all how ghetto America is right now. America is so damn ghetto. You take 2 pitchers of sugar to fill up your Kool-Aid. America, you so damn ghetto. You had hot sauce in your bag before Beyonce made it a thing. America, you so damn ghetto. You put cheese, sugar, and butter all in your grits. America, you so damn ghetto. You put ice in your cereal to keep it cold. America, you so damn ghetto. You rely on a state that requires a 6-piece mild with lemon pepper sprinkles with a peach drink to win your damn election. Cute. Like, I am really awestruck in how things can escalate any further. Every time you sit there and think that the US is through, that these crazy ass Trump supporters are done, they one-up you one more time. Every time you think this government is through, they one-up you one more time. It is just like, at this point, it's obvious. You guys are not for us. Nobody in government is really for us, you know. Let's hope for the change that we need for Vice President Kamala and President Biden. Cause Trump has been breaking down since he lost re-election. Slowly he's been morphing into this abstract figure of a president. I know he's never been like the standard for president, but now he's just melting at this point. He's no longer mentally stable. He will not go down alone, unfortunately. He has to take the whole fucking country down with him in his insanity. And unfortunately, as of Wednesday, January 6th, 2021, we have seen what his atrocities, his claims, all his falsehoods have amounted to. And you see how his supporters are how they're quickly falling into descent of madness. Escort them to the nearest crazy house, please, because they are out of fucking control. These Trump supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol today. If you're like me, you were sitting there laughing to yourself because it's just like, it's fucking hilarious. Like, these the same motherfuckers who got all up in arms because we were peacefully protesting over Breonna Taylor, over George Floyd, over Jacob Blake. You know, all these people who were senselessly killed. Tamir Rice. We were peacefully protesting, and once the opposition got involved, we were met. We did. You know, there were people who did the most and started destroying stuff and looting things. You know, I would not be blind to that. And you know, at the end of the day, can I blame them? Nah, honestly not. But at the same time, though, I mean, we have to be aware that there was destruction on both ends. But these are the same motherfuckers who condemned us and talked about how we were terrorists and we're the scum of the earth, basically, while we were marching for our rights. Our right to fucking live. And then they play this shit. They do this shit today where they fucking raid the fucking U.S. Capitol building over the fact that they lost Congress, because they're no longer the majority in Congress anymore. Like they have been for many fucking years. For a minimum of 12 years now, the Republicans have been in the majority of power. So that means all 4 of Trump's years, all 8 of Obama's years, for a minimum. So I'm not even going back to Bush's time, because I wasn't even cognitive of what was happening at that time. But for a minimum of 12 years, the Republicans had power in Congress. They had a majority of power in Congress. It's unbelievable how fucking selfish and how appalling these motherfuckers are. These are the same motherfuckers who were saying it was a fair election, just let it go. Trump won. There's no point in you guys complaining and bitching about it, basically. But now that Biden won, now that Biden has won, now that we have the House of Representatives majority, now that we have the Senate majority, all of a sudden you motherfuckers want to break shit down. And let me talk about it, because I'm going to show this video right now. And it's not like these people weren't even just, they didn't force themselves in necessarily. They let their asses in. Security let their asses in.
Police are squabbling with protesters. Oh, there we go. And they just breached the Capitol.
So that just tells me that nobody here gives a flying shit about what's going on, honestly. And y'all just let these motherfuckers run wild. Call them extremists. Call them terrorists. But yet Black Lives Matter is somehow a terrorist group. We've had the Ku Klux Klan for over 50 years now. Over 60 years now. Over 70 years now. We've had the Ku Klux Klan. And Trump's punk ass has never sat there and called them a terroristic group. But they've been terrorizing black lives, colored lives, excuse me. They were terrorizing colored lives. They've been terrorizing colored lives since my grandparents' age. The hypocrisy in America right now is laughable. It's at this point irredeemable to some degree, because we sit there and we look and people like me and allies who look at this bullshit. We sit there and realize that we have really descended into some kind of other realm. We have had a leader in the past 4 years in power who has neglected every single one of his duties, and somehow he is so fucking delusional to think that he has made America great again. One, America was never great. Two, all you did, Trumpy, was sit here and show everybody's true colors. You have brought out every single one of these motherfuckers' true colors. Whether they're black, white, brown, purple, beige, Asian, it don't matter. You have brought out every single one of their true colors and have shown us who is really for us and who is not for us. That I thank you for. At the same time, you have done nothing besides drive us up a wall. Whether it's this whole Black Lives Matter issue, whether it's this COVID issue, whether it's just leadership in general, what have you done, Trump? What have you done for us? I'm sick of these crazy ass black folks who are telling me, what did Obama do? What did Obama do that was so great for black people? You got healthcare, don't you? My man Obama has donated so many of his $1 million to school funds. So has, and Michelle herself has helped out with schooling in general. That was her whole thing. Kids were eating nice. Kids were eating what they should have been under Obama's rule, under Obama's leadership. Y'all want to talk about what Obama did? Let's talk about what he couldn't do, because of the fact that because y'all motherfuckers didn't vote when y'all had to vote. Obama had to deal with majority Republicans who couldn't, and he's only one man. If you took your government classes correctly, you would know that that the president does not have absolute authority. That would be a dictatorship. This is not Kim Jong-un up in this bitch, okay? I need y'all to open your eyes here and see that, especially for the ones who didn't vote, shame on y'all. I've seen a lot of support, I've seen a lot of like-minded people on my timelines and pages and all that, talking about, how outrageous all these motherfuckers are. Then you got bitches like fucking Tommy Lauren. I can't stand her. I'm not gonna give it the time of day too much, but you got folks like her who are sitting there trying to, oh, well, I said that I'm not condoning either one of those sides, but, look at these liberals talking about protesting now. Bitch, you can't compare the two, okay? You can't compare the two at all. We're marching for our rights. You're marching because you're fucking sore losers. Let's talk about that. You got these motherfuckers out here butthurt because Frumpy didn't fucking win the fucking election. You didn't see us? These motherfuckers had nooses. These motherfuckers were holding nooses out in front of the Capitol building today. Nooses. They were making fun of George Floyd's death. They had these motherfuckers who were on the steps of the U.S. Capitol building, and this other motherfucker who had his knee on his neck. Y'all want to sit there and tell me about how fucking sick you guys are of making fun of a man's death to police brutality? Out fucking rages. Out of line. Out of line. Out of fucking line. Out of line. And it makes me so fucking mad. It makes me so mad. And I really hope that all the coverage that the media has captured, all these pictures of these motherfuckers they've caught on camera up in these offices and stuff, I really hope they find their ass and charge every single one of them to the fullest extent of the law. To the fullest extent of the law. Because these are the real motherfucking terrorists of this fucking country right here. These people who y'all are seeing on these cameras and shit, the people who you're seeing on these media trips and all that, these are the fucking terrorists right here. The people running our fucking country and the people who support them. No matter what party you belong to. No matter what party you belong to. Open your eyes, okay? This is not a black and white thing. This is not a Republican and Democratic thing. This is just a morality thing at the end of the day. Nobody's morals in government are fucking aligned. Nobody's. But it's up to us as the people to sit there and do the work and do the research and to make ourselves better again, to get America back to where we used to be, to where we need to be, excuse me. To show the world that we're not a fucking joke anymore. So, to all my advocators and all my people who are out there sharing and posting and all that, thank you. We love you. I appreciate you. Keep doing the work. Keep doing the fight. Keep fighting the hard fight. To all people who remain silent, shame on y'all. Open y'all mouths. Look at the bigger picture here. Get out your comfortability. Get out your comfort zone. Open your mouths. Speak the truth because we can't do this by ourselves. We can't do this by ourselves, obviously. We can't do this by ourselves. They can't do it by ourselves. We have to do that. It has to be a tandem thing. We have to work in tandem with each other. We have to. America, you gotta get your shit together. You have to get your shit together. Please. Please. For our sanity. Please. Because at this point, we're just gonna start knocking niggas' heads off. At this point. But that's all I'm gonna say today. This is a crazy way to start off 2021. Happy New Year's, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here. Again, y'all go follow me on all my social media platforms, Facebook and Twitter at Myles Awai. Instagram, I'm Myles Awai, IMMYLES AWAI. Myles with a Y, A with an I. Y'all go ahead and check out my music. Like I always say, go ahead and stream me on all streaming platforms and YouTube. Alright, I'm out of here. Bye, y'all.